Hello guys, welcome back to another video of TBR Thursday. I think we're on episode 19 and I'm very happy for you guys to join me if you're new. And if you're not new, welcome back, returning subscriber or returning viewer. You don't have to be a subscriber, it's totally cool. But today's video I am so excited about. I'm going to be reviewing When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, but this book is a exclusive edition. Now I have downloaded the book on Kindle, so I could read it off Kindle and save this book and not really disturb it, because it is like a special edition, but at the same time I want to get in there and I want to dive into this magical world. So let's have a look. When the Moon Hatched, and this is the side. This is the back, and it looks really cool, and it's also sprayed, so it's got like top, bottom. And what's great about this book is that it has, hold on, let me just take the outer cover off. It has When the Moon Hatched on it, and it's got heartbreak has a tone that echoes through the ages on the front in gold, and I really like that. That is a cool topper cover. And then inside we've got a map. Now you've got to love a map. If you're a fantasy writer, including a map is key. And this is the Deluxe Collector's Edition. And this book contains explicit content and dark elements that might be triggering for some. So guys, just be aware that if you do find this book appealing, that it does have some triggering scenes. The chapters look really cool. Let me find one for you. So like chapter 13. Look how cool that looks. The art looks amazing. It just looks amazing. Like, look at that. That artwork. That is incredible. And then on the first page, I'm crinkling it. On the first page, you got that. And that artwork is amazing. So this is just an amazing collector's edition. So I don't think, or I think I'll put this on my shelf, and I think I will hardly touch it, because it's a deluxe collector's edition and I do not want to ruin it for myself or for my kids or for like anybody who wants to read it. So I think what I'm going to do is read When the Moon Hatched on the Kindle, because then it's on the Kindle, it's free on the Kindle, so you can always download it on Kindle Prime. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read it off Kindle Unlimited, but I think I'm going to save this version so it doesn't get ruined and read it on the Kindle. But let me read you the blurb, which is in the inside, because obviously the back is busy. As an assassin for the rebellion, see, it's spelled like Maeve, so it's like, so Maeve is M-A-E-V-E, and this is Rave, because it's the same, R-A-E-V-E, so it's rather than it being Maeve, it's Rave. As an assassin for the rebellion, Rave's job is to complete orders and never get caught. When a rival bounty hunter shatters her world, Rave finds herself captured by the Guild of Nobles, a group of powerful fae. Crushed by the loss of his great love, Dragon Rider Khan Vega took the head of a king and donned his melted crown. Now on a tireless quest to quell the never-ebbing ache in his chest, a clue lures him into the capital's high-security prison, where he stumbles upon the imprisoned Rave. Together they seek truth that threaten to unravel everything they know about the world and each other. This is the Moonfall series, book 1. So this is a series, and hopefully the other editions turn out to be as good looking as this one. But that sounds so good. I love Fae. One of my favourite series at the moment is Filthy Rich Fae, Filthy Rich Vampire. I really like reading Sarah J. Maas. So all of this fantasy and the fae and the vampires and the romance, yeah, I love it. So I'm sure that I will love this. But I'll read this on my Kindle to protect this beauty. So I presume that this girl on the front is Rave, and she looks really pretty. So, and then on the back we've got kind of like a dragon with some writing. So I think that looks pretty nice. But yes, thank you guys for joining me for this TBR special edition of the TBR Thursday. And I'll see you next week. Bye guys.